Yo, what's up everyone? Abigor here, and today I'm back here for another banger video. So, we need to come back to this topic because I made this video about 3 years ago, well, almost 3 years ago, and it still stands to this day that AEW doesn't have game changers, they have TV changers. And what that basically means is that you'll see somebody on TV they basically don't like, and you change the channel. And that's basically what AEW has. They have a whole bunch of channel changer talent and not actual stars on their roster. Because that's what Tony Khan does. He'll sign all these guys, put them on their roster, and not do anything with them because they're not actual stars to begin with. And then for the people that are quote unquote stars, they basically just putting themselves over and basically just putting over the spotlight for these upcoming guys. And it's ridiculous, bro. And Tony Khan just allows it to happen. Tony Khan just allows it to, you know what I'm saying, let it flow apart. Like, who in that company is a game changer? Because we seen all the tweets before. We seen all the tweets from Gady from New York and uh Dave Meltzer and all this other stuff. And even Sean Rossap saying that all these people were game changers for AEW. And now, looking now, these so-called game changers are either out of this company or they're buried in that company, bro. What has Keith Lee done to become a game changer? People called him a game changer when he debuted. What has Swerve Strickland done for the game? And people gonna say, "Oh, but he's been AEW champion." Nobody remembered it. He hasn't done anything as champion. Okay, go resubs. What has Soraya done to change the game? Absolutely nothing. What has Ruby Soho done to change the game? Absolutely nothing. Know what I'm saying? So all these so-called game changers, if they were changing the game, they will become close to close or neck and neck with the top company right now, WWE, in the ratings, but you're not. What has Adam Cole done to change the game? Nothing, bro. Because he won his first title in like 4 or 5 years. That he's changing the game now. And he's holding a jobber's belt. He's holding the TNT belt. That belt has not been taken serious since Miro dropped it. And Miro wasn't a game changer either, but at least he had a decent reign with the title. So, for all these people that you try to have in your company, for these so-called game changers, when CM Punk was in the company, did he change the game? I mean, people were there for his debut there, but after that, the ratings went instantly down right after that. Anyway, he had like 1.4 million. It went back down to like 800K the next week. The very next week, bro. What has Mercedes Moné done to change the game? All she's basically been doing is replicating Kenny Omega with all this belt collector stuff that she's been doing, holding all these titles hostage and holding the younger people back for trying to get their opportunity to the top, bro. The people that's been working hard every single day to try to earn their spot and trying to earn their way to the top. But no, she's taking that all away because she has all the belts to try to keep her for herself and trying to keep her name relevant. That's not how this works, bro. Like, come on, man. Ricochet, what has he done for his so-called heel run? He prioritizes a robe. He prioritizes a robe over his girl and winning championships, bro. His so-called robe. Talking about some of this robe is the most precious thing in AEW. Like, come on, bro. What type of jobber stuff is that? What type of jobber stuff is that, Ricochet? You basically just bury yourself at this point, bro. You getting in arguments with all these people on Twitter and stuff, bro. Get off of Twitter, bro. Take your Twitter fingers off, bro, and actually put on a good product for the fans to watch, bro. Instead of just going on Twitter and just arguing with these neckbeards all day. Okay? Adam Copeland. What has he done to change the game? Absolutely nothing. He just basically just been putting himself over. He's been having all these meaningless title runs or all these meaningless feuds that don't mean anything to AEW, and he's just been doing the same stuff too. He has not influenced for AEW at all. Not even one time. Toni Storm. What has she done? Besides having 4 world title reigns, that means absolutely nothing. I mean, her third title reign with the timeless Toni Storm stuff, that was pretty decent. That was pretty cool to see. But other than that, what has she done? She didn't do anything. Okay? Jon Moxley. What has he done? He's basically just having all these death matches, just bleeding himself to death every single week. And then y'all call that wrestling? Y'all really call that wrestling? Y'all calling Jon Moxley the stuff that he does, putting his life on the line every single week, having all these spiky weapons, and almost paralyzing himself. Y'all call that real wrestling? And him go over these flaming tables and stuff like that. Y'all call that real wrestling? Come on, bro. Y'all seriously have to stop with this foolishness, man. I gotta stop with this foolishness, bro. Because it's clearly not working if nobody's watching. All these channel changers, dog. All of them, bro. Chris Jericho. What's Jericho done? He's been putting himself over too. And he should have retired a long time ago. I'm not saying that because I hate Chris Jericho. No. I actually think Chris Jericho's pretty good. But at the same time, bro, he's basically just ruining his legacy by basically just keeping his career going at 54 now and winning all these titles and stuff. Like, Jericho, your time is up, bro. You had your time already, bro. You was in the Attitude Era, you was in the Ruthless Aggression Era and stuff like that. You was on top of the game, bro. In WWE, like, your time is over now, bro. Let these people have their spotlight. And same thing could go for most of the people in the AEW as well. Let these people have their spotlight. Because clearly this stuff ain't gonna work. Okay? Bryan Danielson. What has he done to change the game? For wrestling. For AEW. He just basically went there, having all these title matches with all these different people. He had title matches with Kenny Omega, with Hangman Adam Page, with MJF, and Swerve Strickland. Like, bro, he's been putting himself into world title matches too, but y'all don't talk about that. Y'all sure don't talk about that. And he even became a champion too. But no, y'all love Daniel Bryan so much because he's such a great technical wrestler that y'all just going to ignore that, man. Like, call this stuff out every once in a while. Orange Cassidy, one of the biggest jobbers in the AEW. What has he done? Because y'all like to call his international title reign magnificent because he held it for an entire year, and he's been doing all these Superman punches and stuff and trying to imitate Roman Reigns. And he's been burying all the big talent too. Talent that could literally beat him up in real life. Like, what even is this, bro? What is Tony Khan in his booking, dog? Cody Rhodes, when he was in the company, what did Cody Rhodes do? What did Cody do? He blocked himself from the world title scene because of his nonsense. And he tried to bury WWE saying that, oh, we're going to cater to our hardcore audience, right? But look at where that turned out. that went nowhere but down. Nowhere but down for you. And you put yourself into the TNT title division and you're not doing anything, bro. Okay? Wardlow. What has Wardlow done? And this hurts me to say because I'm a fan of Wardlow. I actually like Wardlow. But Wardlow, he's been a jobber too. Because he allowed himself with MJF. And then he broke up with MJF. He won a solo run and they put him in a TNT title division. Like, no, bro. There's clearly world title prestige in him. Y'all could have put him to the world title scene after that. I mean, like y'all could have put the title on him too. And if y'all not gonna put the title on him, at least put him in that division. At least give him a chance at the world title scene, bro. Because he has everything, bro. He has the build, he has the charisma, he has the promo skills, he has everything. But no, you want to focus on these small, non-charismatic guys that's not going to draw anything for this company, and that's why your company's failing. That's why your company has all these channel changer talent because nobody wants to watch this stuff. Okay? And last but not least, the biggest one, Tony Khan. What have you done to change the game? You're supposed to be this big promoter, right? You're supposed to be this big boss promoter that stole his dad's money to start this company. Know what I'm saying? And basically just doing the same stuff every single week. Like, what have you done, Tony? What have Kenny Omega done? What have the Young Bucks done? What has FTR done? What did the Acclaim do? What did the House of Black do? What did any of these guys do to change the game? What did the Death Riders do? What did the Hurt Syndicate do? I actually like the Hurt Syndicate. What did these people do to change the game? They haven't done anything. What's Jamie Hayter done? What's Willow Nightingale done? What's Red Velvet done? What's Britt Baker done? What does all these people do? What did Megan Bayne do? What did Mariah May do? Nobody has done anything to boost up the ratings because nobody in that company are draws. And Tony Khan, you're an idiot for not seeing this, bro. You're an idiot for not believing this so-called fact that you don't have all these people, dog. These people are not going to help you with your company because you have this big ego in yourself and it's not working. So stop with your foolishness, bro. But yeah, man, that's pretty much all I got to say about this, man. Know what I'm saying? AEW will continue to have championship talent, and until Tony Khan grows some balls and actually get him some talent that's actually going to bring the ratings up, then this company will never succeed. But yeah, man, comment down below what y'all think about this topic as always. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace out.